Hi there, I'm Christine Campbell, and I've been challenged to make a video and post it on Facebook every day for 30 days. Now, that's a lot, and I thought, I don't know if I'm fit to be seen every day for 30 days, and I don't know if I've got something to say every day for 30 days. Not that I've ever short of something to say, but you don't really want to hear all my blethers. So I had a thought. I'm a novelist, and I thought, well, I'm just about to publish one of my novels very soon, and I thought, by the time it goes for publication, it's still a little while till it's actually able to be bought, and I thought you've just about got time to read my last novel if you haven't. So that one was, I don't know if you can see it, maybe backwards, I'm not sure, but that one was called Gold Plated, and it's about, well, I tell you how the idea came about. The year before my husband and I had our 50th wedding anniversary, we were walking on a beach up north in Scotland and talking about our 50 wonderful years together. They've had their ups and downs like everybody else, but they've been wonderful. We've been in love for 50 years, more than, and we've had a good life together and enjoyed many things together. And I was thinking about it as we were walking after we'd been reminiscing for a bit. I got to thinking, and being a novelist, I got to thinking, well, what about if it wasn't like that? What if somebody had been married for 50 years and it hadn't been so good? And I decided I would write a story about somebody else's 50th wedding anniversary. So, Gold Plated came about, and I thought, right, I'll read some of Gold Plated to you, and perhaps it will give you a taste for my writing, and you'll be ready for the new one coming out. So, sorry, need the specs on. So, Gold Plated, September 2017. Rosanna. Dearest Paul, happy golden anniversary. Thank you, my darling, for 50 years of happiness. 50 years sounds such a long time to be married, yet in many ways it seems only yesterday we said our vows. We've had our ups and downs, as any couple has, but we've been faithful and true to one another, loving and forgiving, happy and contented for 50 amazing years. Something well worth celebrating. You're right, it's an achievement that deserves a party. With the forever type of love, your Rosanna. Oh dear. I look at the growing bundle of crumpled paper in the bucket, unable to count the attempts I've made to write this inscription. It's as well I wasn't writing it straight into an actual card. It's all about balance. The balance between the emotional, over-flowery way that I want to write it and the pragmatic way Paul would prefer to read it. He's not one for cheesy sentiment. Unfortunately, I am. I like cheesy. I like pretty verses, nice poems, loving words. But there, it's not about me. It's about Paul. The card's for him, not for me. Not that I've got a card yet. That's still to be bought. Another sigh. I know what's going to happen. I'll have so many to choose from. I'm bound to get it wrong. I read the inscription again. Well, it more or less says what I want it to say. So I think it'll have to do for now, or I'll be late for Heather. Pushing doubts out of the way, I put the writing pad back in my drawer and head downstairs to get my jacket. I'm great at pushing doubts out of my mind and rubbish at making decisions. I go over in my mind what I've just written. I wrote that we'd been loving and forgiving, happy and contented, and I know I've been all these things, but he's never actually said he's forgiven me. Drat. Maybe I should try again, write a whole new draft. Maybe that's not what I want to say at all. I turn to go back up the stairs. I don't want to sound presumptuous, to say he's been happy and contented, when for all I know, maybe he hasn't. I think he has. To all outward appearance he has. My hand on the banister, I pause, wondering if everyone does that, convince themselves the face folks show to the world is the real them. Is the happily married face Paul shows to the world the real him? Stopping halfway, my foot poised to take the next step up, I change my mind again. This is silly. I'm being silly. I swing round to continue down the stairs. Of course he's forgiven me. Of course he's happily married. Goodness, why would he stay with me for 50 years if he hadn't been happily married? If he wasn't happily married to me? This is just me being me again. I dither and ditter, reason back and forth, weigh everything up, take everything into consideration, change my mind a zillion times, and still get it wrong sometimes. I stop, unsure whether to make myself late for Heather and have another go at drafting a message. I start to go back up the stairs, but I don't want to be late. Stop. Turn again. Ah! Petticoats and bloomers. If I'm not careful, I'll take a tumble on the stairs and end up with a broken ankle or something. Halfway up the stairs, not sure whether I'm going up or coming down, seems so typical of me that I laugh out loud and plonk myself down right where I am, letting the laughter resonate through me till I sober up and try to remember. Was I always this indecisive? Was I always so fearful of getting it wrong? I'd find it impossible to choose. Or is it just since I made some bad choices? The thought hits me. In my experience, it isn't just a matter of right and wrong. It's also a matter of timing. If you sit in the middle long enough, it's immaterial which way you move. It'll be wrong because you missed the opportunity to do it at the right time. Well, that's today's little excerpt. You've got 30 days of this to either look forward to or not tune into, up to you. But I hope you listen and I hope you enjoy it. And I hope perhaps if you haven't read Gold Plated, it will make you want to. And like all my novels, my published novels, they're all available on Amazon. I'll pop the link for you in the comments and hopefully you'll fancy reading along with me. Bye for now.